Do you still have the stun gun?
I do, yes.
So if you there's those remember the mercenary boss or the missionary boss or whatever?
Yes.
Okay, there are multiple of those in the church. And if you stun them, they fall right over.
Oh. Hmm. How do you use a stun gun anyways? I haven't used that thing.
You have to get pretty close. You have to go into melee range of it, and it acts like a melee gun. It's kind of a weird weapon, but it's really powerful. You can stun an enemy and then just sit there and kick them to death.
Hmm. Somebody in there?
Put your hand down. I told you to let me know. Put your hand down.
Put your hand down. Can I go out? I cannot.
Hurry up, bro.
Huh. Mm.
Like I said, there's more pictures all around the church you can look at that tells the story of the Silent Hill deity or whatever.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look. It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow?
Reading rainbows. Okay. Origin.
Yep, this is the first one. So this is the side at the beginning, and the other side is the end. It's kind of like a Genesis story, basically,
I'm
with a
sorry,
lot of
but
red.
in the beginning there was soup.
Delicious.
Birth.
There's Adam and Eve.
A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. Is that really what happened?
Oh.
Come on, it was the apple.
They're confused, but they got the spirit. They got spirit.
Well, you kind of contradict yourself. You say it gave people joy, then took endless time away from people.
Notice how the first half didn't even depict the deity yet?
Yeah.
There she is.
The red god?
Look at that name.
La
Also the yellow
Chupacabra, huh?
god.
Right. The red god. La Chupacabra.
The red god, there's a yellow god. And then she died. She wasn't a very good god. She didn't last very long.
Hmm. So you basically just said, in the beginning, we had stuff. Some of it was taken away. And then we had a red and yellow god, and that god died. And alright, we hope they come back.
The yellow god's never mentioned again. Like, oh yeah, but there's a yellow god. Don't worry about that one.
That one sucks.
I guess so.
That one didn't do much for us. Let's ignore it.
There's something I can. What did it say?
I don't know how to play anyway.
Oh, there's nothing I can do with the organ. I thought there's something that I could do with the organ. I was like, what?
What was that song? I don't know something anyway.
Trying to think. Darn, I can't think of it.
Hmm. Ah. Ooh. Is
Yeah,
that
the
a fat?
chapel map.
Is that a fat guy on the ground, or is that a rabbit?
Your guess is as good as mine. Kind of looks like a combination of the two. So here's the thing about the map in this level. It actually builds itself as you go.
Oh, okay. What is that?
I think it's supposed to be a rabbit.
It looks like a fat guy that fell over and is reaching his hands up to the sky. Like, no, don't go, Red God. You going to bed?
Okay.
Hmm.
So you can actually go. Yep.
What?
You go to the one side. You can actually talk to the person on the other side.
Can I wiggle my butt at him?
You can. I don't know how appropriate that would be, seeing how who the person is you're wiggling your butt for.
Ah.
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be
No.
put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy.
Whoa.
Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me my wicked act of revenge, and deliver the soul of my poor, murdered daughter. Please. Also, care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. Oh, God. I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
So, what do you think? Do you forgive her or do you not forgive her?
Hmm. What, I get a choice?
Yes.
Right now?
Very shortly, yes.
Oh, it was like nothing's happening. No. Not in my church.
So, here's how this works. So, with the first playthrough, it doesn't matter if you forgive her or not. Doesn't matter at all. It's actually, that's Dahlia Gillespie, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's her mother.
Oh.
She was talking about her murdered daughter, the girl, Cheryl. She was talking about you and the Cheryl, which is the same person, but it doesn't matter. So here's how it works. On other playthroughs of this is the door you just went through. Okay.
Yeah, it was a
On
long
other
ass-
playthroughs, you're gonna save it.
It was a long cutscene. I'm like,
Understandable. So, like I was saying, on other playthroughs, if you say yes to her, you get an extra 100 points or something like that. And there's a threshold of points you have to do, and if you do it, you get the bad ending. So forgiving her gives you a lot of points towards the bad ending.
so you're not supposed to forgive her?
No, you're not supposed to forgive her. On later playthroughs, doing it now wouldn't have mattered. She would have just said, "Thank you so much. I can't believe you thanked me." And then she would stop crying, and that would be the end of it.
Oh.
Not forgiving her just does nothing. It's just the end. The scene just ends. I think Heather has a little scene where she says forgive you or something like that. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, on second playthroughs, you get the bad ending from doing that as well.
There's something in there.
Yeah, there's a big guy right there. See him? He's on the other side of the door. Can you think you can hit him through this side? If you can kill him from here, maybe get a longer weapon. You might be able to kill him from here if you had that big pole. Remember that big giant spike path part you got? Try that. That might be able to get him to the wall. If not, it's fine, but he is in front of the next door you'll be going, so yeah, try that. You might be able to get hit by the wall. Try like a charge in the back. Try a charge one. I can't hit him. I think if they get closer to that door, you'd be able to hit them, but they're too far away. You can stun those guys too. They fall right to the floor. You can just kick them to death. That's how I beat normal, actually. I stunned a bunch of people.
Ah.
You should probably check your map, because there's a couple of doors around here. There's one right there, which is the way you have to go.
Should I stun him?
It's up to you.
So you stun
You might
him
be able
and
to
beat
get
him
past
up?
that. Yeah, you can stun them, you can stab them afterward, or you can kick them. You can do both.
Should I go in
That
this
door
way?
there is where you have to go. The door behind you, there's another door in this little hallway. That one's locked.
Oh.
So you'll have to come back this way later on. And it takes a while to get there.
Hey,
Yeah, you might want
buddy.
to get out of this room before you can... He stunned him.
Fall over. Nah, I guess it's not too helpful.
Some enemies are a little bit easier to just stab him afterward. Like that dude probably not the... I think you just died.
Yeah, I figured I'd just let him kill me. I was just getting the feel for the stun gun. Never really used it before.
It's not the best weapon. It does like immobilize them for a little bit. Like another tactic you could do is immobilize them and run past them if you have the ability. But you have to get in the melee range of them to use it.
Right.
So it's pretty difficult to use effectively, but it can be pretty useful. I feel like you'd probably get around that guy pretty easily.
Yeah, he wasn't too bad. I'm just wondering if there's something I could pick up in there.
There might be, but I don't remember. I don't think there's like anything really spectacular in this room. Now the monster's right. Actually, that was not him at all. That was a gurney. The monster's later on. But you can lead him over here, and they'll fall asleep over here. And then you can hit them through the thing. Don't go there yet. Yeah, there's other doors. Might want to go through before you go there. Like that one right there. Yeah, that one's broken. There's a door there in front of him, and there's a door forward. You woke me up and tried to stun me, and you just walk away?
Exactly.
There's some bullets on that table, on that drawer, that cabinet there. Yeah, they're gonna stock you up because this is the final area of the game.
Hmm. She is looking down over here.
Oh, cassette tape. That'll be interesting for later.
Oh, okay.
There's some notes too.
Halo of the Sun and heraldry symbolizes a religious group.
Yeah, there's a bunch of interesting notes in this area. All of the notes are about their religion. I think at one point it even says like a lot of the religion came from like Genesis and stuff like that. The fusion of different religions together put together. I think you get that kind of information from the library. She looked like she was looking at something though.
At the door.
She's looking at the door. The dude is right there. Anyone might go to bit past the up to the next dude.
Ah. I figured I confused him for a second.
He looks pretty confused. Yeah, I'll just sit here.
See you later.
They get up pretty fast too. When you get to that area where it's like there's the floor's changed, stop for a moment and look at it. There's footprints being created. See the footprints?
Yeah.
The footprints are leading to that painting.
Should I?
Yep. So that's where you have to go, I think. There might be more rooms in that hallway, though. There's a little guy running around. See him?
Huh.
There might be mirror rooms behind you, though.
This is where I'm supposed to go?
I'm pretty sure. This whole place is kind of confusing. I'm pretty sure that's the dude that's always close to you. Who doesn't actually attack you.
Hmm.
Alright, turn around and go back the other way. Because, that'll be a little bit of an interesting area there.
So go back in here.
Yep. Well, that's definitely where you have to go, that area we're just in. I think this door leads to a save spot. Yep. There's a bunch of pictures of people from their crazy religion or whatever. But if anything, this is just a save spot for you.
That's it?
Pretty much. I don't think this room has anything beyond a save room. And some lore about the different characters.
Hmm.
Saint Jennifer. Saint Alessa. I wonder who that is.
Hmm.
But you. Hey, Nicholas.
Yeah,
I
Santa.
feel like these are just founders of the religion that they just put it, like fanciful pictures of.
Hmm.
I died as a lesson. I'm still alive.
Hmm. So it's a resurrection circle. Okay. Nothing else in here?
Nah, not that anymore. Yeah.
Hmm.
There's a very dangerous enemy in this area.
Well,
Wait, did you not have the light on this whole time?
I did.
There he is. I think.
He seems confused.
Yeah, he does. Remember to check your map every so often to see if there's any doors you're missing.
Oh.
I think there's
No, it's broken.
I think there's only like one or two doors that work in this little area. So yeah, that was a mercenary or a missionary. Ooh,
Missionary.
we got the library.
Oh, went into it.
You got the study of the church of Silent Hill.
Hmm.
Yep, originated from Christian beliefs.
Oakley dokley.
There's quite a few of these things in here too.
Alright, other side.
There's that white book up there, I think. I mean, it looks out of place, that one right there.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it wasn't one. There's one right there.
Hmm.
I think this is the tarot card one. This will become very handy later on when you need it. Because you got to set up a bunch of tarot cards in certain spots. The tarot cards are the ones that are in Binding of Isaac as well. The High Priestess and all that.
Hmm.
Oh, you got the moon. I think there's another book right there as well.
That's Vincent.
Yeah.
It's a book
I actually
clip.
really like this scene.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
No, you make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that madwoman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? You sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. It wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it?
Maybe.
Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot and sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it.
Huh.
Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood and listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? Ah, they look like monsters to you?
Oh no.
Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the Seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it!
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
Otherworld laws. Can't look at it?
You have to be able to look at it. It should be in your main items or notes, maybe? Maybe it's in your main items.
Oh.
It's just talking about the Seal of Metatron.
Hmm.
After the Angel Metatron.
Hmm.
Every time I hear that now, I always think of Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah.
They look like
I think this
monsters, do you?
There's a sheet here, but it's blank. What about that white book there? Is that something? Okay.
Hmm.
I don't remember what you do with that book. You might have to put it in one of the things here, maybe? I forget. At the time.
That's it?
You actually... I think you might need it for later on. There's another door in that area where that dude was. And that'll lead you continue forward.
Not to the right, right? I have to go to the left.
There's probably that one right there, that little black little blip right there at the very end. If you go straight forward, I think that one might be a door. See, there's one little blip right next to the last red one. I think
Yeah.
that might be a door. Be careful, that dude's out there. There he is.
See you later.
Alright, it was a
That's
top
annoying.
door. Let's see. Oh, there's an elevator right there. That's what it is. That thing, that square thing right there is an elevator.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So I guess I get to go in here.
What a nice looking place, isn't it?
Warm and toasty. It's like if you took a vacation in your oven.
There's definitely something in here. And there's no enemies though.
Alright. Yeah, I just don't want to alert missionaries. Wait, what? Oh.
Definitely dead. Still totally disgusting. I might even be crazy, who knows?
Hmm. Oh.
You got the hangman. And there's more stuff on the other side as well. Ooh, I think those are shotgun shells. Yeah, they are. You have 3 different sets of shotgun shells. This was a good room.
Nice.
Those will be really handy at the final boss.
Let's see.
You can reload your shotgun as well.
Stay with the taser for now. Stun gun.
There's a little hallway right here. Door right there.
Hey, this is the room again?
There's a little red book right there. It's Diet's diary. Why would that be here?
Hmm.
That's all forgiven. He wasn't sure who the little girl was, the baby. if it was Alessa, if it was the new person. But he still took care of her.
Hmm.
And some stun gun battery. Because this is your room.
Yeah, seemed like it.
I think this was just basically just for the diary. And some stun gun ammo. You can miss the stun gun completely, by the way.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Let's see what the map looks like. Looks like you did all the rooms in this little area.
So I just gotta get back out to the elevator.
Yep, there's a whole bunch of rooms in that hallway. There's another missionary there. I think there's a missionary in here too.
See you later.
Multiple missionaries.
He's walking over. What's he
Is he
doing?
attacking something? What's happening?
Is he attacking someone?
Sounds like he's dead. Why would he attack something?
I don't know. Come out the door?
That one's also blocked.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that last door doesn't go anywhere. That on that hallway.
Nah.
I'm gonna get Lemon and say that the first door you go to is not gonna have anything because there's another missionary, or is that the bug guy?
Looks like a missionary.
It is a missionary for sure. Must have terrible vision. Yep, I had a feeling.
Wow. Yeah, I got it even though, like, I tried it, but it didn't say anything on it. But it wasn't good.
Yeah. It was probably just didn't exist really.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And turn around and go back. This room does not have anything in it. It's just a big square room with a whole bunch of enemies in it. If I'm correct. You should look at that room again. See, like, look at your map and see there's a big giant square room. Yep, there's nothing in there.
Oh.
Yeah, but it might be actually there's a door at the other end, but I don't remember if that has anything on it. But there's a save point at the end of this hallway. There's like a little room you can go into.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you look at the side, you can see that dude beating up a nurse.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know. He doesn't like her.
Stop it.
Yeah, there's no enemies. This is the final room. When you have all of the stuff, you go back to this room, and you the tarot cards go on the door at the other end.
Hmm.
Unless I wrote this a long time ago. Beautiful chapel.
Hmm.
That Kate, remember that door that I told you about before? That went all the way back to the start?
Oh, yeah.
That's the key for it. There's something written here.
Ah.
There's another note from your pop. There's a book there. It's a drawing book. So yeah, there's 5 magic cards in all in total, and you have to set them up in certain positions to open the door. This book will come in handy later on when you have to put the 5 cards into certain positions. There's 9 spaces and 5 spaces are going to be used.
Oh, okay.
There's your little dress from the first game. Yep, that's the final door. That leads you to the final area.
Hmm.
But you need all 5 of the tarot cards. There's a notebook right there. And I think there's something on the other side, maybe?
I think I already got
On the
that.
other wall? Yeah, you already got that book. My bad. There's a little painting or a picture. Alright.
Alright. Let's go back into this.
That big square room you can go into and see at the other door. The other end is actually a door. I don't remember if it actually opens, but it might. So you might want to check it. If you die, there's a whole bunch of enemies in there, though. That big square room right there.
Okay.
But either way, your next objective is to go all the way back to pretty much the start. Just remember, there's no monsters in this area. It's just that guy killing that nurse.
Oh.
It is a door. Okay, I was wrong. I think this actually leads to another tarot card too. Actually, yeah, remember that? There it is. You can hear the noise. You gotta follow the footsteps and see where they lead. She went into the wall. It's actually not a wall at all. It's a door.
Hmm. Strange.
It's a whole bunch of handgun bullets. Like I said, they're stocking you up for the final boss.
Nice.
Yeah, you just need to put this on God. Yep.
Donald Trump is that person. And to many Democrats as well. There's a lot. However, this race comes out, has to do when it comes to the.
Must be weird being three different people that are all the same person.
Yeah.
She's Alessa, she was Cheryl, and now she's Heather. I think there's health packs in the back. Yeah, are those ampoules right in the back? There's the full card. Ah, this is the most important book in the entire game.
Hmm.
I'm not kidding you. This is a very important book. You'll understand later why that's so important. I think there's ampoules behind the bed, or it looks like something's over there. Yep. So I figured this was a very good room. Also, you only need one more tarot card. You're 4 of 5 already.
That's it?
Yep, that's it for that room. I think the other end is just the... Oh! That got me, actually. Okay, there's nothing there. What? Oh, that was you using the stun gun. I was wondering what that was.
I thought it was closer than you actually was. Oh.
Oh, there's a...
That was the second one. Okay, we're out of there.
Yep. Yeah, you should probably save.
Yeah.
Because now you have to go all the way back to the start.
That was
You
good.
have to get past all... What's that?
I didn't get hit.
No, you didn't.
I was almost certain I was going to get hit by somebody.
Okay, you're very close to the end of the game as well.